Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Trade Talk podcast. In the previous week, the market finally broken the important support area, which was around 16,800, and above which the market had spent almost 10 days. On the back of specific news flow for the Indian markets of rising interest rates, we saw the dismissal of 16,800, and finally on Friday the market closed at 16,400, which was its next important support area after breaking the level of 16,800. Now, on the back of weakness in the global markets and Singapore Nifty, which is down more than 200 points, we are of the view that we are going to see the levels of 16,200 or 16,100 in the first half of the trading session in today's date. Broadly, we are of the view that markets are down and they are correcting from immediate highs, but at the same time they are turning oversold, and between 16,200 and 16,100 the market is having excellent support. We are of the view that we should be buyer in select companies between 16,200 and 100 levels with a medium to long term view. With a very short term view, we need to see that whether the market is forming any reversal formation or not. On the higher side, as we mentioned, now 16,400 will act as important resistance, and on the sustenance above the levels of 16,400, we may see the levels of 16,600. In brief, for next few days, 16,600 would act as major resistance for the market, and on the downside, 16,200, 100 would be the support area. We saw sell-off in almost all the sectors, but IT companies are falling heavily from their highs, and now they are turning more and more oversold. If we see the Nifty IT index falling to the levels of 29,000, 28,500, then there we should be buyer in select companies with a medium term view. It was the Nifty IT index was around 40,000 levels. From there all the way it is falling to the levels of 29,000, 28,000, which is 40% of the entire rally that we see from the time of March 2020. I'm to say from the pandemic time, the Nifty IT index gained much higher than other indices, and now it is on the verge of correcting, but also very close to the crucial important support area. So there we should be buyer. Bank Nifty was down. There also we saw doji sort of formation on Friday. It was around 34,500. We may see the levels of 34,000 or 33,500 in the near term, but there again we should be buyer with a medium term view, as there also we are going to see oversold sort of activity. On the higher side, 35,500 would be the important resistance for the week for the Bank Nifty. FIs are consistently selling in the market, and on Friday also they sold heavily on the FNO segment. They are net they have net short position in the market, and they have increased their position on buying put options as well as selling index futures. Friends, that's all from my side for the day. With this, I'm ending today's morning podcast. Thank you and have a great day to all of you.